Saturday, April 13, 2024. Woke up early to no power. Now day 2. This is rare. Made my coffee and the same breakfast. Funny, but it never gets old and I enjoy it. I heard Franklin on the fence, but wanted to finish my breakfast before I fed him. He doesn't like it when I ignore him and makes himself heard. It would be interesting to be able to know if he is speaking Raven or just making noise. I wonder what he thinks. Ravens are members of the crow family, technically corvids, and are very intelligent birds. Their brain-to-body mass is about the same as ours. I picked up my two-way radio to call Fred, my buddy who lives about 9 miles across the valley. We bought a high-end pair and split the set, one for Fred and one for me. We've set up specific channels at specific times to make contact and talk several times a week. We are supposed to have licenses, but don't. Maybe we'll get busted by the FCC someday. I'm not concerned. Actually, I really don't care, being somewhat of a rebel at heart. I couldn't reach Fred, probably because there was a lot of radio traffic and chatter from others using radios on all channels. I heard that the power was out all over the city, all over the county, all over the state, all over the country, all over the world, all over the universe. There were a lot of rumors and speculation. I went into the old microwave oven in the garage I use as a Faraday cage and retrieved my emergency portable radio. It's a battery, crank, and solar-powered multi-band. I switched it on and heard a message that kept repeating about a cascading power failure that had affected my area. It was temporary and the power would be back on in 24 to 48 hours. There was no AM, FM, or weather broadcasts. I next tuned into shortwave. BBC World Service had a brief piece on the US blackout, but not much more information. Wow, that's big. The entire country? Not just my area? So some rumors and chatter were right. Tried Fred again. No luck. Okay, just in case, I took step 1. It's little effort, but great reward. Saving water. It was still running, so I filled 5-gallon orange buckets and left 10 each in both bathroom tubs. I filled every container I had available, including more buckets, coolers, glasses, bowls, pots and pans, and storage containers, including wastebaskets. Even the kids' old fish tank, cleaned and filled. Anything that would hold drinking water. It only took a couple of hours going from faucet to faucet. If I don't need it, I'll dump it on the yard. I then busied myself with the garden. Marrying the kids liked the yearly garden project, so I keep up the family tradition, and it connects me to old times. Bill Jr. said he and his family are planning to visit in July. His kids can help pick the tomatoes. Tomorrow I'll go buy the plants. Franklin saw me and swooped in for another handout. I acknowledged him but didn't feed him, and after about 5 minutes he squawked his disapproval and flew off. I made dinner from the last of the leftovers, and a glass or 3 of a good Cabernet, another sunset, more stargazing, and went to bed early again tonight.